Right, welcome to another update video for the Orks. I've been doing more conversion work, and for this one it's an Ork Trukk, and it does come as a standard kit, but I already had two of them. I'll just bring one of them onto the screen here. So there's one of the Ork Trukks that I have, and if you see the two of them, I sort of changed the colour scheme around a little bit. Some of the armour plates are slightly different, and then the driver and the gunner here are different, but with the third one that I'm getting for this army, I wanted to do something different because they're not really meant to be, Ork vehicles are sort of meant to be sort of thrown together. So I did want to have variety of the Ork Trukk. So I've been working on a variation here, and I think it's come out really well. Really happy with how it's turned out, and it's just a simple bit of work really that you can do just to add a bit of variety. I think just slight variation with the Ork Trukks can look like really good. It's just something not quite right when they all look exactly the same. So I've tried to go for a bit of variety with this third Ork Trukk. So we'll bring it on here and you can take a look at it now. Right, so here it is. I'm going to zoom in a moment so you can see it up close. But that's how it's come out. So it's the truck kit that you can buy. And then what I've done here, and you'll see this in future videos, I've left off a few parts on this one. So for example, these extra plates that hang down the side here on both sides, I've left those off. It's an open top vehicle, so I think you can get away with that. It's a nice open sort of one, this one here. And then I'll zoom in for the other details. You can see that there's a dozer blade here on the front from an Imperial Guard tank. So you can see there the plates left off, but it looks alright. I think that looks okay. Sometimes if you leave a part off it looks obvious, but that looks pretty good. I've kept these two sort of roll bars here. And then you see the gunner. That's a simple change that you can do. I've cut off the end of the big shooter there and then just stuck a different one on there and then just drilled out the end. It makes such a difference just to have a different barrel to a gun. Just adds a nice bit of variety. So that's sort of there's the standard one that you get in with the kit, and I've just cut it off here and then just stuck on a different barrel, and it just looks cool. Then I wanted this guy to, like he's driving sort of a dust kind of mask he's got on there with the goggles. I think it looks really cool because it's open top. He's going to get dirt and grime in his face and dust, so it makes sense that he's got these goggles on, and then this mask here as well. Just sort of a scarf around his face. So put him on, I think it looks really cool. And then just the armour plates around, and then really the big change is I've left a lot of the engine part here open, leaving off some parts. You can see, look, this part all left off. And then crucially, there's a second reason behind that, not just add variety to this third Ork Trukk, but also every part that I've saved as spare, I'm going to be able to use in the other conversions. I've got two looted wagons to convert, and I do want some kind of Ork plating and armour on there. So I've taken these, and you'll see it in future videos, and then I'm able to apply them onto those other two looted wagon kits. So that's part of the reason. It looked very empty at the front, and I still wanted to represent the reinforced ram. So if the Orks are in the habit of looting, I'm going to have two looted wagons in the army. So I thought, well, maybe can't see any reason why they would loot one of these. From the Lehman Russ kit, and it's just a bit of work there. Just assembled it as normal, and then just a little bit of cutting just to line it all up, just to have an area for the glue to go on, and then it's glued just under there. And then when I set it to dry, if you see here, I just made sure I just put a couple of bits of sprue underneath, so it just sits off the ground there and not clipping, and that's just the right height. So very happy with how it's come out. A little bit of battle damage on the front as well. Used the drill just to drill out a string of machine gun hits, some scrapes and knocks. Yeah, it is looted, and then it's Orks. It's going to be bashed around a bit, and that just helps to help merge that in with the rest of the Ork kit. So really happy. To be honest, I think this is my favourite kit here for looted wagons. Do like the actual kit that you get, but it's as you see it on the box, and then it really is exciting to be able to customise your own Ork stuff. It's great fun. It does take a fair bit of time, trying to get bits to match and to fit, but the results that you can get, it's just nice variety, and variety really is a great thing to have in your Ork army. And just a little bit of chopping and changing. And it's not just the things that you add, I've found, but sometimes the things that you leave out. Those two things, leave out some stuff and then add some things in, and you can really get something that looks a fair bit different. So 2 trucks there. There's the standard one, and then a little bit of conversion work, and it gives you something that looks really great. I think it looks great here with this like dozer blade right at the front, crazy driver, and then this sort of mean looking machine gun. A nice open top back, so I can put a few of the miniatures in there as I'm using it to transport in games. But there it is. There, feel free to copy the idea if you wish, or share your own ways that you do your conversion work with Orks. Really enjoying this at the moment. Keep a lookout. Looted Wagons is what I'm working on next. Very excited about how they're coming out. But there it is. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.